Okay. I'm a friendly reminder. Remember, we go on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, but you guys have tons of videos that you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and take my shoes off, but if you want to leave your shoe on, you can. Really, it's up to you. Okay. Let's get on the mat. We're gonna work on our hip openers today. You, Shuri, you might want to get a chair just so you have it right next to you, so you don't have to get too low on your knees. And you can use it as to take some body weight off. Okay, so let's open our legs wide first. And you're gonna bend forward. And you're gonna bring your legs, your hands to one side and to the other side. Back and forth. Just warming up, so be very gentle. Really think about keeping your body evenly between toes and heels. So your feet are strong on the floor. Now get right here in the center. And this is when you can go ahead and put a pillow or a chair or something in front of you. And you're gonna bend your knees and sink your hips. So really, I want you to think you're not going forward. You're sticking your butt behind you and you're sinking your heel. So this is the great time that, let me show you. If you have a chair, let's say you have a chair right here, you can use this to help you to sit back with less body weight, leaning back. What I don't want you is that you go on your toes and your knees are going forward. You're sinking your hip as low as you can. And from there, you're gonna extend your legs and back and forward bend. And again, bend the knees, body weights on your heels, sink it back. Really working on sinking that hip. We want to open up that hip. Inhale, exhale, lock your knees. One more time, bend the knees, sink as low as you can. And come up. Go back to stay both knees locked, and you're gonna again walk your hand to one side, walk your hand to the other side. Breathe. Okay, now bend the knees, sink that hip as low as you can, roll up. Okay. From here, you're gonna inhale, bring your arms over your head, reach up, lean back, and back to the center. Reach to one side. Inhale, exhale, reach to the other side. And we're gonna do it again. Inhale. Exhale, reach. Bring it to one side. Bring it to the other side. Okay, here in the center, bring it back, engage your glutes, bring your head forward, and bring it back. One more round. Inhale, reach up, lean to one side, chest and hips are forward, back to the center, the other side, back to the center. Inhale, exhale, bring your head forward, bring your chest back, engage your glutes. And bring it to the front. Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing we did before, but I want you up a step a little bit farther. So it's wider, your toes are pointing forward. You're gonna inhale, exhale, bend forward. Bring your right arm up. Keep your knees low, keep your toes pointing forward. Inhale, exhale, switch to the other side. Bring it to the center. Now walk both hands to one toe. Walk it to the other foot. Again, your body weight is evenly spread between toes and heels. So your body weight is evenly in both of your legs and through your feet. Get in the middle. Now this is when you're gonna sink your hips, so grab a chair if you need to, and bring your chest up and sink that hip as low as possible. And bring it up and extend your legs. Inhale, exhale, bend the knees, keep the body weight on your heels now, stick your butt behind you and sink that hip. Do it again. Bend the knees. Sit back. Press them back. Press them back. Roll up and come up. Okay. You're going to open a little bit more if you can. So walk your heels and toes out a tiny bit more. So your legs are pretty wide right now. That's comfortable. You're going to inhale. Keep your chest tall. Exhale. Bend the right knee. Again, same motion we did before. So you can grab a chair to stay up here. But I want you're not bringing your knee forward. You're not rolling on your toe. You're staying on your right heel. You're sticking your butt behind. You should feel it all the way inside of your left leg. Now walk your hands and do the same thing in the other one. Do it again, one more time. Body weighs back, chest is tall, sink those hips. Make sure you're not shifting your body weight on your toes. Body weight stays on your heels. One more time, walk it to the other side. Okay, now we are gonna go to the right and you're gonna stay on your right. You're gonna bring your chest tall. You're gonna inhale and you're gonna bring your left arm, reaching as far as you can. Keep that hip sinking down. Reach. Bring it down, walk it to the other hand, the other side. Do the same thing. You're staying on your left heel now. Inhale, chest tall. Exhale, bring the right arm up and reach. Keeping your hips down. Walk it to the other side with your hands. Now you stay on your right one. Chest is tall. Bring your arm over your head. Now bring your arm down and rotate towards your right side. So right heel stays, body weight stays on your right heel. So you see my knee, it's not passing my toes or my ankle. Are kind of line, okay? Chest is tall. Work on that rolling those toes down. You can also use a chair for this. Now back to roll it to the front. Walk to the other hand, the other side, bend the other knee. Now you stand on your left heel, toes are pointing forward. You reach up and reach. Bring the right hand down and rotate, bringing your both feet pointing to the side now. Keep your chest tall, really sinking the hip. Roll it to the front again. Lock those knees, toes pointing forward, come to the center. Now your right hand is gonna reach your inside of your right ankle. Your left hand is gonna reach the inside of your left ankle. And you're gonna use your hands to pull you so your chest is going towards your knees. Breathe. Relax your hands, bring it on the floor. Now you're gonna walk towards your right side again. Bend the right knee, sink your hip down again one more time. Bring it back to the center. Now, grab that right toe and turn it to the side. So your right toe is turning that way, your left foot is facing forward. Bend the knee and sink it on that one. Again, body weight back. Make sure your left toe is pointing forward. So this leg, you should really feel a stretch in your hip. Bring your chest a little higher if you can and bring your arm over your head again. That right toe is pointing to the side with your knee. Bring it, walk it. Turn that toe pointing forward. We walk your hands to your left foot, bend your left knee, sink your hips down. You should feel like you can reach a little lower than when we started. Back to the center. Pivot the toe, so left toe is gonna point to the side, that way. Now bend the left knee, reach to the side. Make sure that knee is back. On your knees, knee and ankle kind of the same level. You should feel a nice stretch on your right side. Your right toe is pointing forward. Inhale, bring your chest to the front. Bring your right arm forward. Bring your hand down. Walk to the center. Bring that toe pointing forward again. Grab your ankles and press it down so your head is going towards your chest and floor. Bring your hands on the floor. If you can, walk your feet a little bit more further out. As wide as you can. And you're gonna shift the body on your heels. Here you can place a pillow, something right here in front of you, or you can place your hands on the floor if you can. I'm relaxing here. Your toes are pointing forward. You should feel a lot inside of your knees, your adductors. If that's too low, place your hands. Just bend the elbows a little bit. Or place a yoga block. Okay, bring your hands on the floor and softly bend the knees and walk your toes. Bend the knees and roll up. Whoa, that was a great warm-up, huh? Okay, let's go here on the floor now. You're not gonna keep your right leg in front of you, bend it, and your left leg is gonna go back. If this feels too hard on your knee, bring that knee farther forward. Judy, you could do this, okay? And you can bend it less. Another option is to grab a couple pillows and place it on your booty or a yoga mat so your body weight, your chest is higher. Will be less torque on your knees, okay? Staying tall. So this is your option. I would like to see the back leg, if you can, around hip level in 90 degrees on the back. The front one is right on the hip as well. So the same position, but this is forward, this is back. Right leg in front. You're gonna inhale, exhale, walk your hands so your chest goes towards the front leg. You should feel a nice stretch on your right hip, glutes, lower back. Bring your hands. Now walk it to the side. So you go on the side. Your chest is reaching towards your right side. Inhale, exhale, bend them forward. If this is too easy, you can go in pigeon pose, which has extend the back leg. So you can keep it bended, or you can extend it and stay on that leg. Breathe. Shift your weight to your booty, back on your heels, to your left hip. Shift the right, shift the left. Okay, you can stay right here. Use your hands to walk up. If you extend that leg, bend it again. Go back to the same position we were at the beginning. Now we are gonna reach to your left side. So inhale, bring your chest towards your left knee, to the back knee, and bend forward. Grab your leg with your arms and use it to bring it down. You should really feel it in the inside rotators of your hip. You should feel it in your hip, not on your knee. So move that knee, bend it a little more if you need to. You should feel it right inside. Bring it to the front. Chest to the front one more time. Inhale. Exhale, bend forward, straight forward. You should feel the body weight a little more on your right leg. Walk your hands. Bring that left leg back to the front. Bring your right leg on top of your knee. Bring your hands behind you and stretch it. Your chest is open. You can also put the pillow in your booty for this one as well, depending on how much angle do you need. If you can, you're gonna take your hands behind you and grab the bottom leg with your chest toe. Breathe. Now, go ahead and grab your left hand, wraps your foot. Your right hand wraps your right knee, and you extend your left leg. If this is too much for you, keep it further up, but be careful, don't twist your knee, okay? You are pressing your right hand, holding your right here, and you're pressing only from your right side. You should feel it in your hip, not on your knee. Your chest is tall. This is getting so much better with all those classes. You're gonna go ahead and place the leg on top. Make sure it's not on your knee, it's on your thigh, on your quad, okay? Your chest is tall. For some of you, you can just stay there. Shuri, your knee won't bend so much. Go ahead and place your knee on your shin. So if you have knee replacement and your knees don't like to bend so much, place it on your shin. That will create less angle, okay? You're gonna lift the left toe up to the ceiling. Chest is tall. Inhale. Exhale, take your arms around and reach the toe. Make sure you're pulling from that left foot towards your chest. Trying to create that ankle bending. Walk up and slow, relax it. Bring both legs in front. Bring your hands behind you and just shake them around a little. Okay, we're gonna switch to the other side. So your right leg bends back 90 degrees. The front one is 90 degrees. So try to keep your right knee around your hip in a line with 90-degree bended. If that's too hard on your knee, bend the knee a little more, okay? Or less, or bring the knee a little forward, will create a little less pressure. Again, the front one is the same. Left knee is in line with the left hip, 90 degrees. Chest is tall. Can you tell the size tighter? So I'm slightly leaning that way. This is where we're working. Inhale. Exhale, bend forward and reach it. Bringing your chest towards the leg, calf, knees. Okay, relax. The body weight should be a little more on your left side this time. Breathe. Work with your hands. Bring it to the front. And you're gonna inhale. You're gonna bring the left shoulder back, rotating to your left side. And you're gonna lean towards the front knee. Here is when you can choose to just stay here, or you can extend the back leg, your right one, and stay in pigeon pose. Your upper body is relaxed, and you're shifting towards your hip, towards the booty, back and forth, right side, left side. You kind of feel it where you can tell it's tight on the front or it's tight on the back, and you can might choose to stay a couple of seconds longer on that side. Inhale. Exhale, walk with your hands. Bend the back knee again if you extend it and get back to our first position. The 90 degrees square hip and knees. Now you're gonna inhale. Bring your left shoulder back and now tilt on that leg. You should feel it all the way here as inside of your right hip. So press, use your hands to press those hip bones down on your right side. Find the spot where you feel a nice hip stretch, but it's not so much as the knee. So I tilted a little further back and I can really feel it in my rotators, internal rotators of my hip. Okay, walk gentle to the front. Oh, that was a wonderful stretch. Keep that left leg in front, and you're gonna cross it on top of your right one. You can keep your hands behind you. Chest is tall. Again, place a yoga block if you need to. Underneath your sitting bones. You can take your hands off. Place your hands in between your legs. And grab your right shin. Your chest is tall. Really working on that hip openers. Now you're gonna stay right here and your right elbow is gonna wrap your foot if you can. Your left hand is gonna wrap your knee and you're gonna grab that leg like it's a baby. Again, you should not feel it on your knee, you should feel it on your hip. So make sure that you're not really twisting from here. You wanna bring it together towards to you. Chest is tall. Now rest that leg on top of your right leg, right quad, or on your shin, depending how much you can bend it. Should you keep it right there on your shin? You're gonna flex the right toe. You're gonna inhale, chest tall. Exhale, lean forward, reaching the right foot, pulling towards to you. Roll up, bring your hands behind you, shake those legs side to side. Always goes so quick, isn't it? Okay, now you're gonna get here on your knees. Should it for you, do the butterfly this way, okay? For that, we are gonna open our knees as wide as you can, but make sure that your ankles and knees are about the same line, okay? You don't wanna in, you don't wanna too far out, so you don't twist your knee. You kinda want in the same line. And you're gonna sit back, sinking those hips. Shift it up a little. Inhale, exhale, push it back a little. I left you half over there, Joe, on top of the table. Keep going. I said I left you half in there. Oh, look inside of our Tupperware. Okay, bring your hands up. Keep your chest tall. Really sink those hips down when your chest is tall. Okay, bring it up. And let's go in child pose. Bring your hands to your right side, bring your head to your left. Switch and bring your hands towards your left side, bring your hips to your right. Come back up. Let's bring your roll your toes under, right and left. Push your heels down. Walk your hands towards your toes. Bend the knees, roll up. Okay, let's do the last one. Open your legs wide. Just gonna do kind of what we did one time in the beginning and see how much better it feels. You're gonna inhale. Bring your hands behind you, bring your head forward. Exhale, bend forward. Walk your hands to one side. Walk your hands to the other side. Back to the center. And walk your feet a little bit more, a little wider. Again, walk it to one side. Walk it to the other side. Your toes are pointing forward. Now bend your right knee. Sink your hips back. Your toes are pointing forward. Walk with your hands to the other side. The same thing. Sink on your left heel. Right toes pointing forward. Go back to the center. Bring your hands towards your ankles and bring it down on the floor. One more time, open a little bit wider if you can, as wide as you can. Again, walk to your right side. Bend the right knee, push your body weight back on your heel. You nice stretch on your left side. Walk your hands towards the other side. Stay on the other heel. Sink your body weight back. Feel nice stretch on your right side. Back to the center. Grab your ankles and use your hands to pull as low as you can. Put your hands on the floor. Walk softly with your hands, with your feet, all the way to hip width apart. Bend the knees, roll up. Last deep breath. Reach up, reach back, bring your hip forward, engage your glutes. And exhale. Thank you, guys. That was fantastic. You always feel so much better afterwards.